Journey Builder. It is a step-by-step automation journey for the customer experience. Okay. In the Journey Builder, we have two things. First is actually we have three things. First thing is the entry criteria or entry resource, right? Second is activities, and third is exit criteria. Let me show you the brief, right? Here we have entry sources or entry criteria, right? Then we have some activities that we can line up in the flow or in the structured way. And then we have a exit criteria here, right? In some orgs, exit criteria might be seen here or in the journey setting as well. Means here you can have, means you might see here one tab called exit criteria, right? And there you can set up the exit criteria. And in some orgs, it is present here, right? In the journey builder screen. Okay. Now uh, let's jump to the scenario, right? So observe, right? So consider we have the data extension, and data extension has thousands of records. I wanted to design the automation for each and every member of the data extension. How I can build it? I can build it using Journey Builder. Okay, Journey Builder is the tool who will help me to do so. Okay, which particular, so each and every journey has three major things. First is entry source. Entry sources defines when or how we can initiate the journey for the audience. Second will be activities. Activities will be the execution or line of items of execution that is there we want in the automation. And third is the exit criteria. Exit criteria. Okay. Entry sources means how journey should start or how when journey should start is defined in the entry sources. After that, we have activities. Activities means what should get executed, what should get executed in journey, right? It is a activity. And exit criteria means when journey should stop. It is a exit criteria. Forget about exit criteria for few scenarios. I'll explain the purpose of exit criteria later. Okay. Now in our case, we have a data extension, and to every member in the data extension, we wanted to initiate the journey. Which entry source we will use? We will use this data extension entry source. What does this data extension entry source will do, right? It will start the journey for each and every item or each and every row present in the data extension. Okay, in our case, consider we have thousands of students. For example, we have thousands of students in one data extension. I wanted to run the journey for them, right? Then I will just map it, right? I'll just configure, I'll select the data extension, and then all the items present or all the members present in that data extension will be part of the journey that I will design. Okay. Now let me give you a brief, right? The journey is ultimately the flow. Journey is ultimately the flow. It consists of various activities. It consists of some messaging activities, means we can send different types of communication through the journey to the particular customer, right? For example, if I wanted to send email, I have email. Then I wanted to send in-app message, I have in-app message. Then If I wanted to send inbox, I have inbox, then push notification, SMS, WhatsApp, etc., etc. After that, the most important is flow control. Flow control is nothing but the flow control, or we can say that the path optimizers, right, for the journey. For example, consider we have a data extension. In that data extension, there are thousands of students, and from those thousand students, there might be a students from different states. Some students from might be Maharashtra, some student from Telangana, some student from UP, MP, right? My requirement is really simple, right? I wanted to send different email to each and every student, right? Or uh, each and every different state student. Then how I can divide those students? I can divide those students using decision splits, right? Using this decision split, right? I can decide, right? I can select the what we can say, select the criteria. I can set up the criteria. Okay. Then if I wanted to send the email, I need to design the emails, multiple emails, right? For different students, and they will receive those email, right? After that, if students are engaging with the email or not, depending on that, right? If I wanted to decide the next journey, I will use engagement split. Engagement split will identify the engagement of the students, right? Then if I wanted to do so, right, I will add few steps, right? So let's have a simple scenario, right? Let's do one thing, right? Our requirement is, I wanted to initiate, or I wanted to build the automated onboarding journey to students. Okay, I wanted to build automated onboarding journey for the students belonging to different states. Okay, how I can execute it, right? So let's understand, right? First of all, we need the data extension, right, to start with. So I'll just go ahead. I'll create the data extension where I'll keep the students. So in the email studio, I'll go ahead and create the data extension. So I'll click on create. I'll click on standard data extension. Okay. I'll create from new, right? I'll name it student data extension example 9th April. Okay. Is it sendable? Yes. I'll store the data extension in one folder called Shubham. Okay. I'll use this Nishan folder. Okay, because I'm not getting my folder. It is not loading actually. Okay, fine. Done. I have stored the data extension on Nishan folder. Next, next. Now I want student ID as a primary key. Then I have first name, then last name, then city. After that, email, state, country. Okay. Now all the data is nullable. I need to change the data type. We should have email address data type for the email. The same relationship of subscriber key is related to the student ID. Perfect. Next. So I have kept that in the Nishan folder. in the Nishant folder. Okay. Student data extension example 9th April. Okay. I'll do one thing, right? I will create few records in the student data extension example 9th April. Okay. So for that, I will go to the audience builder, contact builder. I will not import the record from, let's say, from the CSV file. I'll rather prefer it creating because it will be very fast for me. Right? It will not consume a lot of time. So I'll go to data extensions. I'll simply navigate to the Nishant folder. Yeah, here I have Nishant folder. This is my data extension. Student data extension example 9th April. Okay, I'll go to records. Perfect. Now here I will create the record, right? So student ID, student, student, April 26, 0001. Okay, perfect. I'll add name, Shubham, Shenre, city, Pune, right? Email address is digital.docs 2022@gmail.com. State Maharashtra. I'll use MH only because otherwise sometimes spelling mistakes can occur, and country is IN. Okay, fine. I'll create few more record. Student April 26, 002, right? Vipul Shendre, city, let's say Pune, Pune. Next, or city Indore. I'll add email as gradexacademy@gmail.com. Right, state is Maharashtra, MP, right, India. Save. One more record. I'll use Rajesh Kumar, city Delhi. I'll use few email of mine. Just hold. I'll prefer copying the email because if I I'll use this email. Copy the email, paste here, right? DL, country India, right? Then I have code Rajesh or Rakesh Sharma. Let's say Hyderabad. Here I will use the email. Okay. Okay, fine. And Telangana. After that, we have few students. One more student I'll add, and I'll add for the Maharashtra. Right. Check for one more email. Might we use all? So I'll add random emails now. Right. So Rahul Dravid, he belongs to Pune. Rahul dot Dravid @gmail.com, right? NHIN, save. Okay, so if you can see, right here, the student ID is duplicate. It is not allowing us to save. It must be unique. Okay, fine. After that, we have Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar, Mumbai. Sachin dot Tendulkar @gmail.com. Right. MHIN. Then one more. We have Saurav Ganguly. Let's say Delhi. Saurav dot Ganguly @gmail.com. Right. TLIN. Save. Right. So I have quite a few contacts. Right. I'll write down the journey with those only. Okay. Fine. Consider these are the 700 contacts. Okay. Now I'll go to the journey builder. My requirement is really simple. Right. I have few contacts. Right. I have few contacts. From these few contacts, I will just simply have entry source as a data extension. Perfect. Right. I'll select my data extension. I have my data extension present on, let's say, Nishan folder. This is a folder. On the Nishan folder, we have student data extension example 9th April. Right. Done. Now observe. Right. If I wanted to filter out the contacts, for example, consider we have 7,000 contacts, right? And from those 7,000 contacts, I just wanted to run journey for the Pune contact, right? For the Pune contact, right? Then I can still have the filter here, right? Means I can establish the filter, right? If I want, right? Means the journey will be working only on the contacts which are belongs to Pune, not on all contacts. But our requirement is not that. Our requirement is I have the contacts, I have the list of contacts, and from this list of contacts, right, I wanted to run journey on each and every contact, but with the different steps or different activities, right? So I will not use filter contact here. If there is a requirement, we can use the filters also to filter the contacts in the data extension. Okay, done. Now, if I wanted to schedule the run of the automation, right? I can schedule it. Means, for example, my automation will run, let's say, every after weekly or after daily, right? I can have the schedule as well, but I will just prefer running it once, right? Or I can select the recurring actions also, right? Means, for example, I can set the frequency, right, in the recurring, right? It will run the journey with intervals, with customized intervals, and run once will only run at one time. So click on select, right, on one time schedule, right? If I wanted to schedule it, right, I will just simply schedule at specific date and time, or it will immediately run upon the activation. Means as soon as we activate the journey, it will run, right? So in our case, we set up the schedule on activation. It will run immediately upon the journey activation, right? If I wanted to have the schedule, I have the schedule as well. Means, for example, if I wanted to run this on 31st April, right? I can select the schedule, select the time, etc., etc., right? And one more schedule option that we have is recurring. For example, here I can change the schedule time, set the schedule, for example, on hourly, daily, weekly, weekdays, monthly, yearly, right, etc., etc. Here we have context evaluation also, right? Means before running the next interval, right, it will evaluate the contact as well. right? So first we need to select the schedule, then we need to evaluation, we need to set up the evaluation criteria here, right? If we are working on recurring schedules. Okay, so in our case, I'll just run it once upon activation. On activation, perfect, done. So I have set up the data extension. Data extension has the 7 records. I think 7 records will be very small number. Let's do one thing. Let's generate the record from the data from the chat GPT, right, and make it at least 25. Okay, so I'll just simply download the dummy data, right? And this optional step, guys, we are generating the records, right? So it is not mandatory that uh, on every on every execution in real world we are supposed to generate the record, but we don't have the records, good size of records, so that's why we are generating it, right? It is not a necessary step always. Okay, so generate the file with, let's say, 30 records mode. It will give me the file, right? So let me check. I'll download the file. Before uploading directly, I will check first. Actually, it is it used dummy data only, right? So I don't want dummy data. I want random data. Random data. Also, make sure do not add the 7 existing records. Follow the pattern. Let's see now. Now I guess it will generate. Let's see. Uh, it is not following our pattern. Uh, so state should be as given. Country should be IS, and the other things are fine. Give me data in Canvas. So okay, fine. For other states as well. Okay, I got the data, desired data. So give me CSV. I will import that data here. So simply student records final. Okay. ID. We have name only, right? We do not have the last name. Okay, fine. I'll do one thing. Here I will map the name as a first name and make and last name will be blank in my case. City, email, state, then country. Okay, fine. Next, I want logs on gradexacademy@gmail.com. Finish. It is importing. I will get logs here. 30 inserts are done. Let me refresh. So again, drag and drop the data extension, right? Select my data extension. In the data extension folder, we have Nishant. In the Nishant, we have our data extension with 37 contacts nearly. I don't want any kind of filter. Done. I will schedule it, run once. Perfect. Edit on activation. Done. Now after this, I want this decision splits. Means these 37 contacts I will divide into different splits, right? So I'll add decision splits here, right? First path is for Maharashtra contacts, right? So observe, right? In the decision split, right? Path one is Maharashtra, right? In the path one, right? I will go to the contact data, right? From the contact data, I will look for my data extension, right? So my data extension is student, or I can go ahead and use the journey data as well. Journey data and contact data. What is meant by journey data? So whatever data we have in the journey, right, means from this 37, one by one contact will come, right? The journey data's contact means whatever contact I will check for each and every contact. So simply the journey data I will choose from this journey data, right? Whenever state state equals mh, whenever state equals mh, right? Simply I will call it as a Maharashtra student. Perfect. Then I will add one more path. Let me look for the data first. I'll look for the data, and depending on the data, I will plan the filters or plan the decisions. So we have the students from Maharashtra, MH. We have the students from MP also, right? So I'll MP students. Second part, right? I will edit. I will set up the filter here, right? State state equals state equals MP. Second path is also done, right? Path 3, we have Delhi student, DL, right? Delhi students. Again, from journey data, state equals DL. Done. Summary, done. Then after that, I have, I guess, Telangana. Students. State equals Telangana. Done. Summary. Okay, fine. So we have added few paths, right? I will I will add one path for the reminder as well. Reminder means, right, other states. Other states means if the students are not matching up with Maharashtra, MP, Delhi, Telangana, then it will went to other state, right? So there will be one path for the other state as well, right? So for the Maharashtra students, from out of these 37 contacts, right? For the Maharashtra students, I have one path, right? Then for the MP student, I have this path. For let's say Delhi student, I have another path, right? For Telangana student, I have another path, and for other states, I have another path. Now, as we created multiple paths, we will send multiple emails. Means for Maharashtra student, the email will be in the Marathi, right? For MP student, it will be in the Hindi. For Delhi student, it will be in the English, right? For Telangana student, it will be in the uh, Telugu, right? Then for other student, it will be in the English, right? Something like this, right? So I'll create few different emails, right? So I'll go to email. From email, I'll jump to my folder. I'll jump to my folder called Shubham email. Okay, here is the folder Shubham email. From the Shubham email, I'll create new folder. I'll name it as Journey Automation. Create, right? I have created Journey Automation. Here I will create, let's say, 5 emails, right? Simply I'll create 5 emails, right? So template plus am blank select, right? I'll create Maharashtra email. I'll select the folder. I'll store that email in Shubham email. So I'm looking for the folder. Yeah, in the journey automation. Perfect. Save. Next. I'll do one thing. I'll write subject line as Maharashtra email subject. Okay, I'll have text, right? Hello, right? I'll personalize as well, right? So I'll choose my data source. Data source is the data extension that we have in the Nishant. Nishant in the folder. In the Nishant folder, there is a data extension, student data extension, example 9th April. Okay, right? And I will use hello, first name, hello, first name, right? I know you are from, you are from city, state, then country. Thanks, thanks, and regards. Okay, I'll, you will receive, they will receive email in Marathi, something like this. Okay, thanks and regards. Okay, so I'll copy this program directly, right, to paste it on the different emails that I'm supposed to create. Next, save, save. Okay, saving, done, right? First email is done, right? Now I'll create few more, right? I'll click on second email, template plus am, select second state is, let's say MP, MP email. Next, Hindi, MP. Okay, subject line will be MP email. Why I'm writing this subject line? To identify just guys. Okay, right? In real world, we have to design the separate email. Okay, next, save. Why this error is coming? Because we have not set the data extension here. Okay, right? Save. Second email is done. Then third is for Delhi. Delhi email. Delhi email subject example. Okay, Hindi Delhi. Done editing. Next, save, save. Third is also done. After this, and Telangana and other. Telangana email. Next, Telugu, Telangana email subject example. Done. Next, save. Restore. Let me try the preview because it is not showing. Yeah, it is showing. Save. And reminder. Last email. Next, English, other subject, other subject line. Done. Next. Save. Save. Let's see now. Okay, I have created few emails, right? Now I'm supposed to use them in the journey as a message activity. So I'll send the message activity for MP student. I will send MP email. Observe, for MP student, for MP student, just hold. I will I can create new email from here also, or I can select the existing created. I have already created, so I will just simply select the MP, right? If you can see, we can configure the send classification here, right? We can select the send classification from here, right? Then we can select the subject, we can change the subject as well, right? Then if we wanted to deliver, we have the delivery options, right? Means what we need to track, etc., etc., right? Then after that we have some advanced options as well. Okay, right? All the options that are there while sending the email, right? We get here also, right? Same I will do for all the rest of parts. Select for Maharashtra, I will select Maharashtra email. Uh, Maharashtra email. Next. Done. For let's say Delhi, I will select Delhi email. Select Delhi email. After that, for Telangana, I will select Telangana email. Okay. And for others, I will select the last email that I have created. The last email. Okay, fine. Done. Now, whether this email is opened or not will decide the next flow, right? For example, if Maharashtra student opened the email, right? For all the opened email, I will do something, right? Means I will send the follow up on let's say on SMS or push notification, anything. Okay. In our case, right? If you can see, right, for the people who open, how I know the people engage with the email or not by using engagement split, right? But I cannot directly add the engagement split. If you can see why, because engagement splits can only added after the wait. For example, here in our case, what we will do, we will wait for the duration. We can wait for, let's say, a 1 day, a 1 week, few months, few minutes, few hours also. We will wait for 2 minutes, right? And after 2 minutes, right, if someone opened the email, right, means after 2 minutes, I will check the engagement split. I will check the engagement split. Now I will configure the engagement split. While configuring the engagement split, if you can see, I have the select message, right? Which message I'm going to check engagement for, right? For example, Maharashtra email. This Maharashtra emails engagement I will check after 2 minutes, right? I'll click on summary, right? Now we have the engagement matrix as well. We can check the whether the recipient opened the message and process yes path. Means for example, if someone opens, if I wanted to check if someone opens, I will select this. If someone clicks, I select this. If someone bounce means for example, if the email is not delivered, right, then it will called bounce, right? So if someone bounce, right, I will select this as well, right? So open, click, and bounce. These are the three options, right? I will select for the open only. Okay, done. Right now, if the Maharashtra email is opened by the student, then again I can select, I can send the new email, or I can perform the new activity. In our case, what we will do, right? We will just simply create new email, right? Because we can only do the email from our org, right? So I'll select, I'll have Maharashtra open email, right? Next, subject line open email Maharashtra student. Text, hello, good to know, good to know. The email is open. Okay, next, perfect, save, right? And one email for the who did not open. Not not opened email. Next, not opened email. Not opened email. Okay. Next, save. Done. Right. We have created the two emails. Okay. Fine. So we will use those in the journey. Okay. So I'll again use the email activity. Right. Email activity for, let's say, opened, select message, open email, done, and again not open email, not open email, done. Okay, now I'll do one thing, right? After not opening the email and all the emails, right, I will I will join I will join the path, right? For example, I can use the join something like this, right? So from here, right, if from here, right, if I wanted to join this path or this path, right, I can do it. Okay, I can use the join, right, join activity. Okay, right. So this also can be done, right? I'll explain the join, right? Here it is not working because the path is not optimized yet. Okay, here I need to use the different path optimizers as well. Okay, right? So this is how the journey will be done. Okay, in step by step, we need to identify the flow, right? Means what could be the probability, right? And then we need to identify it. Okay, now let's do simply one thing, right? Just activate the journey, right, and see the changes, right? so that you could have idea about the tool, right? So I'll save the journey. First of all, I'll save the journey. While saving the journey, always remember, first we need to validate the journey, then we need to test it, and then we need to activate it. Okay. So these are the steps. First save the journey, then validate it. So set the values for the entry mode. Just hold. So what is this? I will explain. No means if contact gone through the journey, then is re-entry allowed? Is re-entry allowed at any time? If re-entry is allowed only after exiting the journey, right? So these are the things that we need to validate. Is validating. It will take 2 or 3 minutes to validate the journey. Okay, fine. Now these are the recommendations. We can just simply instead of weight by duration, right? We can use different activity, right? Then enable the high throughput sending, right? So these are the options. These are the recommendations only, right? So we can skip that too, right? And we can activate, right? We can activate, right? We can also test, but testing will be done for only one contact, right? So I'll just simply activate. It is activating. Okay, journey got activated, right? Return to journey. Now observe, there are 37 contacts. Let me refresh the journey. Journey got activated. If you can see here, we have the pause button. Means journey started. No, nothing has been sent so far. There are 37 counts of contact, right? Let me check for the emails, right? So not this email. So I use this email, right? gradexacademy@gmail.com, right? If you can see, the person got the MP email, right? Automatically, because I think means Vipul uh, Vipul ultimately belongs to MP. Let me check. Let me check for the data that I have. In the Nishan folder, we have the data extension. So Vipul actually belongs to MP, so he got the MP email. MP email. Okay. Then I have one more email. This this Rakesh belongs to Telangana. So most likely Rakesh will get the Telangana email. So You can see Telangana email Rakesh 2 minutes ago, right? And then we have this digital dog Shubham, right, who belongs to Maharashtra, right? I'll jump to that email also, right? If you can see, he got two email, right? First is for the regular email, and second, we have not opened email for 2 minutes, so we got not opened email as well. Am I clear, guys? Are you getting me? How Journey Builder works? He does not got the opened email, not opened email he got. Okay. We can check the journey health as well, right? In the major versions, right? So this is the analytics, right? Means about our journey. About this is the overall means 37 contacts, right? All 37 got exceeded, right? Then the actually 176, right, successfully sent. Might be there are a few contacts who got the emails again and again, 3 or 2 times, right? We can check this for each and every journey, right? If you can see, out of 37, right, we got 14 Maharashtra contacts, right? 4 MP contacts, 5 Delhi contacts, 1 Telangana contact, and 13 other. Okay. Out of those 14, 40 out of 14 will send the email. 14 wait for the 2 minutes. 14 out of 14 ultimately does not open, right, in the 2 minutes, right? Then 14 will get sent not opened email, and 14 exceeded from here, right? Same for the MP, same for the Delhi, same for the Telangana, same for the last email. Am I clear? Am I clear, guys? Are you getting it? Yes or no? Any doubt? So this is just an overview, right? So that means you could have understanding on the tool, right? Okay, so that's it for today. Yeah.
Hello. Sure, I'm having put about the schedule that is initially we have seen. Actually, there was option like we are having the time like 1 hour, 2 hours, something was given there. But suppose someone is having a requirement like within 5 minutes or 10 minutes, he has to schedule the emails. In that case, how we can do it?
No, we cannot schedule it, right? So actually, ultimately, right, this particular schedule, this particular schedule, here we have the specific option, right? Means we can schedule hourly, right? Daily, weekly, right? We cannot schedule the journey on minute basis, because that requirement doesn't come at any moment, because journey is not just bulk scheduling. For bulk schedule, we have the automation studio, right? Here the customer is responding, right? And depending on the response of the customer, we are executing the next activity, and that cannot be done in the minutes. Okay, so here we wait for the 2 minutes. Generally, we wait for the 2 days, 1 week, because means as soon as we send the email, no one is going to just reply, or no one just clicked on the link. Are you getting my point? Because we are doing it for the millions of customers.
Yes, yes, we got it.
Yeah. So that requirement doesn't come.
Okay.
Yeah. And if we have that requirement to send minutes wise, then we can do it anyways with the Automation Studio. Automation Studio does not track the open or the click, right? The real-time behavior of the customer can be tracked only using Journey Builder. Okay, fine.